Hello everyone, in this video we're going to explore the challenging intro from the general integration B. Alright, so in order to solve this problem we would have to use the King's rule. Alright, the integral from a to b of f of x ds is going to be equal to the integral from a to b of f of a plus b minus s ds. Now the proof of this formula is in the description below. Alright, so let u equal pi over 2 minus s. Then s equals pi over 2 minus u. Now take the derivative both sides, so it turns out to be ds equals negative du. Now s equals 0 and s equals pi over 2. We have the new bounds. U equals pi over 2 and u equals 0, right? So I becomes the integral from pi over 2 to 0. Cosine square of pi tangent of pi over 2 minus u over 2 plus 2 tangent of pi over 2 minus u. Negative du. So I put negative sign in the front, right? So this one is the same thing as the integral from 0 to pi over 2. Cosine square of pi times tangent of pi over 2 minus u, which means cotangent u, right? So we have cosine square of pi times cotangent u over 2 plus 2 cotangent u, right? Du. Now cotangent u, which means 1 over tangent u, right? So this one can be written as the integral from 0 to pi over 2 cosine square of pi over tangent u over 2 plus 2 over tangent u, right? Du. Alright, now I'm going to multiply the top and bottom by tangent u. So this guy turns out to be the integral of 0 to pi over 2 cosine square of pi over 2 tangent u plus 2 du, right? Now I need to change the variable, right? So this guy is the same thing as the integral from 0 to pi over 2 cosine square of pi over 2 tangent s plus 2 ds, right? And this guy is the same thing as I, right? By the formula right here. Alright, so now I'm going to add this guy up, so it could be 2i equals the integral from 0 to pi over 2 cosine square of pi tangent s over 2 plus 2 tangent s ds plus cosine square of pi over 2 plus 2 tangent s ds, right? Now this guy actually 1. Now I need to prove this one, right? So I'm gonna let this angle right here be a, right? So a equals pi tangent s over 2 plus 2 tangent s, and I let this one right here, it's gonna be b, right? So b equals pi over 2 plus 2 tangent s. Alright, now I'm gonna add a and b, right? So I have a plus b equals pi tangent x over 2 plus 2 tangent x. Now this guy have the same denominator, so I just add numerator, so add pi over here, right? Now I need to factor pi out, right? So I have pi x will be 1 plus tangent x. Now the bottom I factor 2 out, so it will be 2 times 1 plus tangent x, right? So this guy cancel out. So a plus b equals pi over 2, right? It tells us that a and b are complementary angles. Now since a and b are complementary angles, this guy becomes 2i equals the integral from 0 to pi over 2, right? Cosine square of pi tangent x over 2 plus 2 tangent x plus sine square of pi over 2 plus 2 tangent x, right? ds. Alright, so this guy cosine square plus sine square equals 1, right? So this guy becomes 2i, the integral from 0 to pi over 2 of ds. And then 2i equals x evaluated from 0 to pi over 2, right? So 2i equals pi over 2, right? And then divide both sides by 2, and then we have I equals pi over 4. And this is the final answer. And it's your time to stop. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember that if you failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail.
We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand